good, y'all? It's your boy Kozmo, Kozz Grimeyy, you heard?
It's about that time. Hey, tell a friend to come and pull up a seat. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. Hey, tell a friend to come and pull up a seat. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. And when you kick it with Pete, we be keeping it Pete. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. And when you kick it with Pete, we be keeping it Pete. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete.
Hold on, I had it turned up too loud. All right, y'all. I'm back with another one, man. I'm back, man. Season 6, episode 2, man. What a time to be alive, man. I got the homie Kozz in the building. Kozz, what's up, bro?
What it do?
What it do, man? You know what I'm saying? All the way from PA. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to PA. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out, hey.
Those that know me know that I
Heavy
love.
Shout out to the 610. You heard Allentown stuff.
Those
I
that
don't want to curse on here, but
that know me know, man. You can curse. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying?
Making sure.
Yeah,
man.
we can curse, but you know what I'm saying? Those that know me know. You know, I play around in Pittsburgh, man. You know what I'm saying? I play around in the bird, man. But you know what I'm saying? What it do, man? It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you here, man. So, man, I'ma just get straight into it, man. You know what I'm saying? You was born on New Year's Eve, right?
Absolutely.
All right, man. So you know what I'm saying? Do you feel that your birthday always, you know what I'm saying, set you up to think about pretty much endings, beginnings, and you know what I'm saying, reinventation?
You know it's crazy because I don't even celebrate my birthday because of that.
Because it's New Year's?
Not because it's New Year's, but because of the beginnings and ending thing.
Yeah.
I look at it as, and I hate to be, you know, depressing and all that, but the birthday is you made it another year, but at the same time you're another year closer to your time. You know what I mean? So why celebrate it when at the same time I can make the best of that year?
Yeah, but let me flip.
Continue. You know
but let me flip that to you. What are you getting? You know what I'm saying? What time are you getting closer to though? You got to think, because as we get older and as we grow wiser. So you could be getting closer to that time for you to just actually elevate and manifest where you getting to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I get where you going. Yeah, I get where you going. I get where you going.
If I focus on celebrating another year alive, I'm not going to really have my mindset and focused on what I'm supposed to be doing this year. Because like you said, it's New Year's Eve. So my main focus isn't really, oh, I'm alive, it's my birthday. You feel me? It's what can I keep doing, or what can I do to better myself or continue to better myself?
That makes sense. And it's like, I can relate, but like I can relate to that because, bro, my birthday, Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
So it's like, you feel me? So it's like with one of them, I don't like to try to do too much for my birthday, like you say, too much celebrate, because I know that people have kids and, you know what I'm saying, they have families and other obligations and everything, to where it's like when it's my birthday, they really ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that they don't, but they don't got the extra bread to be spending, you know what I'm saying, while they're out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just spending on shit that they don't need to be spending it on. No, and they done just did, you know what I'm saying, everything that they done had to do, man. So for the people that you know what I'm saying, don't know much about Kozmo, man, tell us about you in your own words.
I'm a young creative entrepreneur. That's what I would label myself. I'm new out here, as he said.
Yeah, you
I'm
new in
Pennsylvania. I'm from Allentown, Pennsylvania specifically. So I'm somebody that's trying to change their ways and make a better life, not just for myself, but for my legacy and my family. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, man, growing up in Allentown, how did the environment, you know what I'm saying, shape your hustle and your creative drive that you got right now, though?
Honestly,
You over there hot on, man. Cause you over there looking a little stupid by these questions. What's up, man? Listen, man, look,
You catching me off guard. These deep questions, bro. You catching me off guard a little bit.
Now you're really kicking it with peace. See, we done been in here, you know what I'm saying, chilling off the camera. So I know you're a man of many words, man. So what's
Listen,
up,
bro,
man?
you catching me
Yeah,
off
you
guard.
right.
These deep questions.
I told
you
you,
hear me?
man. Look, and to everybody out there, I told y'all, man, season 6, I'm coming. Season 6, I'm
Bro,
coming prepared.
with the seriousness right now. Nah, but look, so coming up in Allentown, it's a little different. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of weirdos out there, bro.
What you consider weirdos,
fuck
though?
niggas. A
Okay.
lot of fuck niggas on whole time and female behaviors.
Okay.
So that you know takes a toll eventually especially when it comes to a lot of betrayal and shit like that. And that's a town full of it. I ain't gonna lie, full of it. So shit like that just made me want to, you know what I mean? There's more shit out there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I've been locked up. I did 3 years at 17. Came home at 20 years old in adult prison. When I came home, it wasn't nothing exciting. You feel me? All the streets did all that. It wasn't nothing exciting for me.
Right.
I'm trying to really build. So all of that, being in that environment, pushing me to, and I wouldn't say it's the environment that pushed me to get locked up. That was choices, of course. But the environment and the people around.
But sometimes the environment, yeah, it do play a big role.
It wasn't the reason, but it played a role. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't for that though, and the experiences I've been through, including jail, I wouldn't have the mentality I have now to try to, like you said, push, drive, and hustle the way I do to try to keep this legacy and keep going. Exactly, because I'd still be out there doing the same stuff I was doing.
So let me ask you
I'd be
this:
still locked up. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this: what's one of the biggest lessons that you learned while you was locked up, though? Like, what's one of the biggest lessons that you know what I'm saying, being locked up taught you?
Shit, being locked up taught me more than one lesson, but
no, I just want to know, like, that one biggest lesson that one biggest lesson that it taught you when you got there.
You know how they say nobody got you but you?
Yeah.
Even out of your mama, nobody got you the way you got you.
Yeah.
I had to learn that the hard way, bro. I was a kid when I got locked up at the end of the jail, so codependency was a thing for me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I was out in the streets and all that, but at the same time, my dad had family and all. I'm still a kid. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I go in there, I'm still expecting certain shit.
Yeah, you expecting to be treated like a kid, like
exactly.
you thinking,
not even like that, like.
But it's certain shit. Yeah,
I'm an adult now. I'm in adult jail. I'm gonna get treated like an adult, but at the same time, I'm expecting certain things to be a different way. And on top of that, I'm expecting certain people to act a certain way.
Okay.
As far as people in the house, you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
But at the same time, it's not their situation. It's not their struggle. You put yourself in that. Yeah, it's one thing to be there for somebody and hold somebody down, but making it their stress. It's not their stress for them to stress about it. It's not their situation for them to be feeling the way you feel. And I get it, empathy, all that. But you gotta realize in jail, sometimes, you know what I mean? People got their own lives, bro.
And that there is true, like, man. And I got a cousin that's in jail, and it's like I had to kind of tell him that, like, he used to get upset, like, cuz why you don't write me back all of the time? Why you don't call me? But it's like I told him, it's like, bro, you got to understand, I'm out here really doing shit, got shit going on.
Right.
Like, and I ain't even, like, not even trying to be funny or sound fucked up, but it's like, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's like you doing different shit, but it's like every day your story, you know what I'm saying? Your story ain't gonna change. Like, it's like, I don't be having time.
I've been through what I've been through regardless of what I do next.
I don't be having time. Like me personally, bro, I feel like I don't be having time to be sitting there having them reminiscing conversations like, yeah, man, remember when you was out, or, you know what I'm saying, when you get home and all that, because it's like, you gotta show me. And then on top of that, with my cousin, it's like, nigga, you calling me, but at the same time, oh man, I just I just came off a 3-month lockdown. Oh, so that's why I ain't heard from you in 3 months in all reality.
Right.
It ain't because,
my
it ain't
fault,
because
right.
I ain't answered like what you expect.
Especially
you know
with
what I'm
COVID
saying?
that just came
Yeah,
around.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but like I say, I get it, you know what I'm saying? I never been locked up, so it's like, but I get it, you know what I'm saying? I want people to be there to support you and all that, but like you say, you still have to realize, like, everybody else didn't make this decision. You made that decision yourself, man. So,
and even I ain't gonna lie, there's some people out there that I done seen it that shouldn't have been in it.
yeah,
But even still, it's not everybody else's stress to bear.
yeah.
So you gotta realize and learn quick that you all you got in there. You all you got. Even when people, I mean, there's con people everywhere. Jail, streets,
Yeah.
businesses everywhere. But at the same time, you're in jail. You know what I mean?
Right.
All that con and shit, you can't really,
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean,
y'all
attract
know,
to that because exactly because
you don't know what it's gonna lead to.
exactly, and it might not lead to nothing. It might lead to a great friendship.
Yeah,
You might come home on the streets. And I got a couple peoples that's really you.
yeah,
These
plugged
my
in,
peoples,
yeah, and they
locked
gonna
in.
look out for you. Yeah,
Met in jail originally, but I done slept in these niggas' cribs, vice versa. Shared meals after jail, like you know what I mean.
and that's what's up, man. So let's get back into some things, man. So like, at what point though did you realize you wasn't going to just like make music, but also, you know what I'm saying, dive into media business and, like, you know what I'm saying, just strategy?
2022.
So was you locked up during this time when
I
you
came
decided this, or
home.
you just
I came
okay?
home,
So you
music-
decided this when you came home?
Yeah, so it's a little funny story. Music always, you know, been there, always,
Okay.
right? Always had love for it. I was a kid in church singing, all that. I came when I got locked up. My real goal was really, okay, let me start making some music for real, see where this goes.
Yeah.
It took a little stump at first. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't really doing nothing. You feel me? I ran into this dude, and I will always remember this guy's name, right? Dreadhead, he some Caribbean dude. They didn't know him from a hole in the wall. His name was Ian.
Okay.
I spoke to dude. He had a
This why you was in
nonprofit.
jail,
This
or
is when
just
I
why you out
came
on the
home.
street
Yeah,
when you
this is
came
really
home?
what led me to take this route.
Okay.
So I had a conversation with him, and I'm like, hey, you know, well, what do you do? Da 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 da. I like your outfit. That's really how it started. I like your outfit. What do you do? He really ran nonprofits. That's what he did. He ran nonprofits, and he was building one.
My fault, bro. I
Good,
don't mean,
good.
no, you can keep talking. I just
Good,
don't want you to
good.
think I'm laughing at you.
No, you
I'm
good.
just like, man, look, if y'all see some of the setup in here, like inside the studio, man, this really my guy, man. He done help set this up. So I didn't see him, you know what I'm saying, just out. That just made me think about that situation when we was at the store. So,
I like your outfit.
yeah, so like,
Don't tell my secrets.
man, but
Don't
no,
tell my
go,
secrets.
but nah, man, go ahead
But
and
look,
finish
right,
your
you're
story,
funny.
bro.
You are hilarious. But nah, so he basically ran some nonprofits and things like that, helped out in the community, and he was building a nonprofit like app, a virtual tutoring, something like that, right?
Yeah.
And long story short, about the end of the conversation, he wanted to mentor me. He was
Okay.
like, listen, man, I like to take you under my wing, da 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 da. Meet me for breakfast tomorrow at this place. At the time, I'm fucked up, bro. Like, I'm staying at a friend's place. Just starting a job. I'm down.
And it's all like fresh from your transition
I
again
came
out of
home
jail.
that same
Like
year.
yeah, coming
I
home
came
that
home
same year.
January
Okay.
2022. This is around July, August.
Okay, so you fresh home still, about
Yeah,
2 months home.
yeah.
Okay.
So he like, meet me for breakfast. Boom. I go meet him for breakfast. He's like, what do you do, bro? Oh, well, I make music. What do you do? What do you enjoy outside of music? What do you like to do? You just seem like a creative type of person. What do you do? Well, on my free time, just for myself, I do those simple graphic designs. I like taking photos. I'm real nice with it too. Showed him. He said, you know, you got a calling, bro. You're trying to figure out how to really, what your drive is and all that, especially on the business aspect. You trying to change your ways and go that way. You feel me? Then that might be your calling, bro. Try it out. And that's exactly what I did. He helped me figure out, okay, what is the sole purpose of this business or this service? Yeah, you do the simple graphic design and the editing and the videos, but what is your thing? Photographer, videographer, or editor or graphic designer? I'm a hands-on person. I'd rather be the photographer, videographer that handles the editing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the route I took it. And from there, it's been a passion ever since. Like I already had a personal passion for this.
Yeah.
He helped me bring it out to the point where I could make it a service and make it something that I could show the world and not just
Profit off of
and not even profit. Just I feel like I got a gift with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially with the editing. I feel like gifts aren't meant to be kept. You got a gift, share it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you still
let others see it.
You still got, and this is what people been drilling into me and with like stuff that I'm doing. It's like, yeah, you got that gift, but you still want to see the profit from your gift.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, but that's not the sole.
Yeah, it's not the sole purpose of it. It's not the sole purpose behind it.
Doing what I love to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like by you
profiting off of it.
Yeah. And I feel like by you having that mind state, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying, just as far as like myself, I try to have that same mind state though. It's like, yeah, the profit and everything is good, but it's like what overweighs the profit is the way that I feel from the passion of actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what some people don't get. It's a difference when you making money from something that you just making money because you just making money doing it because you see that you can make money off of it. But it's a difference
when you love to do
it.
Yeah,
when you love to do it and you making money, but you also understand, like, even if I don't make money off of this, I'm still going to do it because this is what I love. Because whether the money come in or not, I'm still going to do it and create for myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to get people. That's what I try to get people to understand.
Well,
like,
it feels good when the money there, though.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it feels good to be able to say, I did that.
Yeah, I did that.
I worked with that specific person, or I made those edits look like that, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a feel good thing to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, man. And just speaking of edits and just, you know what I'm saying, video quality and the things that you do. Far as like, you know what I'm saying, with videos, man, you know what I'm saying? The video that you did for the Kicking It With Pete Podcast Academy, fire, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Fire.
Hey, hold on. So y'all watching, if y'all ain't go tune into, bro, especially for my people out in PA that's watching. If y'all watching from PA, I appreciate y'all, love y'all. Hey, tune into, bro. Like, he's really doing big things in the community. He's giving back. He's teaching kids the game. You know what I mean? For little to nothing on top of that.
Yeah.
And he's really teaching them how to do this podcast stuff, how to use their voice, not be camera shy, get out there. You know what I mean? Tune into, bro. And tune into the video I did for him.
Yeah, no,
tune into the promo video.
That video fire, like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, man, it was great. It was great just sitting down and just, you know what I'm saying, just seeing your creative process and just how you listen to, like, what the client wants.
Absolutely.
And you know what I'm saying? Not having to explain to you 15 million times, like, hey, this the look I'm trying to get, this what I'm trying to get, and it's there. Yeah.
Took your vision and made it mine.
Yeah, it's like, shit, we only had to go back. Really, only thing we had to go back and change was turn the music down and, you know what I'm saying, just one or two little parts. Yeah, but other than that, like, and that there was just like, you know what I'm saying, on the rough draft side, man. So let's
hey, hold on. Big tip, you heard, for all the videographers, editors, whatever y'all do on that side of thing, editing or graphic, audio, whatever it may be, always send out a rough draft, bro. Don't send your final draft out as the first send out. Cause y'all gonna be mad as hell. Y'all come back.
Yeah, you done put all them transitions in.
And you thinking you excited and your client don't even like it.
Yeah.
You gonna be mad as hell.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Definitely. Always have your mind set to make more than one or go back more than one time.
Or just listen to what the client is telling you also.
That's big.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
huge.
But also, I will say this, just like far as for the clients, you have to be, the more clearer, the more details that you give, the more that you let it be known exactly what you're looking for, and what you're trying to do, it also makes it easier on your end also.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you see me, I was asking questions.
Yeah, but you see, I was
annoying you, but we got the job done.
I thought I was annoying you because I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, change this. Nah, bro. Maybe when you shoot this part like this, let's do this like this. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, far as like when you creating commercials, you create music videos, like whatever it is that you create. If the client and the videographer, the photographer can come together and really have a clear understanding of what's going on, man, it definitely makes the process smooth, man. Yeah. So back to you and just, you know what I'm saying, everything you do just far as with your music, man. You call your sound street R&B. What does that mean to you, and how does it separate you from traditional R&B?
All right, so traditional R&B has that topic of love, excitement, joy, even sorrow, but most of the time it's relationship. Even if it's friendship, it's mostly relationship based.
Yeah.
Right? I have a R&B style, but I'm talking about real shit.
So what you
like? I'm talking about and for those of y'all who don't know me or know me personally or know nothing about me, I have music out right now, but I'm in the process of rebranding myself. A lot of the shit coming out, you want to hear it. It's really street R&B. I got stuff for heartbreaks, but on the street tip, on the real deep tip, I got stuff for the streets. You know what I mean? I got make it out stuff like. So that's really what how I decipher the difference. I'm not just talking about a certain topic. I'm talking about all around street things, whether it's pain, whether it's happiness, whatever it is. It's street based. It's derivative of my background. You know what I mean? Just seeing certain things, and even if I ain't live it, just seeing it. And other people around me experiencing my experiences, shit like that. Something that a nigga in my shoes could feel. If I go back and listen to my music and it wasn't me, I want to be able to feel that shit as far as me. I wanted to hit me on different angles too, not just one little thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let me ask you this. If it was one artist that you can kind of like, you know what I'm saying, compare your music to, compare your style to, who would you compare it to?
I don't know, bro. That might have to be my answer for that one. I don't know. Cause look. Just look. I get from a lot of other people multiple different artists that I agree my sound is like. I feel like it's really a mix of certain artists. I really am inspired by, I don't give a fuck what nobody say either. I'm inspired by Kozz Grimeyy. That's really my favorite artist. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Wait, listen, bro. You know what's funny?
Really
you know what's funny, bro?
Music shit,
I showed somebody the flyer, far as like for the interview, and that's who they called you. They said, "Who the fuck is that? Chris Brown?"
Hey yo,
they said, "Who the fuck is that? Chris Brown?" So for you to say that there is actually funny, man.
That's light skin racism, you know? But nah, yeah, that's I don't know. I might take my fashion style from him, but his music style, I wouldn't really say.
You be dancing like him and shit too.
Hell no, I don't think
you. I don't know, bro. You look like you. I don't know, bro. You look like a nigga that'll fuck it up.
I can sing my ass off, but I can't dance.
You look like you will fuck him up on it. I will fuck the party up with my dance.
I can't dance, bro. I can't dance, bro. I'll sing my ass off though. But I'm gonna be sitting here doing these joints all night.
Okay, you want to say you see that? That's still some light skinned nigga shit. The way the way he doing it, that nigga got the feet. He got the foot kicking.
I got the foot kicking. Right? It don't look like you dancing if you're not moving your feet.
Like he don't got the regular. You know what I'm saying? But he got to be extra.
I gotta look like I'm dancing.
This nigga about to
make it look.
Like you about to Cupid shuffle with it. It look like. Man, nah, bro. So listen, man. So when you're in the studio and everything, like, far as like, what's your process, man? Do you start with a melody, the lyrics, or the vibe? Like, how do you put a song together? Damn, bro, I got a hole on my side. Oh, shit. Hope the camera ain't see that. Shit.
Holy moly.
That was-
Nah,
and two toes fitted
hey,
through that
yo.
motherfucker.
But look, so it all depends on if I'm already going with a written song
Okay.
or if I'm freestyling throughout the session, right? If I'm freestyling throughout the session, I gotta get the melody first. So a beat comes on, I'm mumbling, coming up with different flows. As soon as the flow hits, I'll make a couple words and then I'll adjust the flow to that one bar or two.
Okay.
And then I'll go from there. Keep turning the beat on and off. See, I'm one of those people, when I'm in the studio, I can't let the beat run. You gotta turn it off for me every now and then. I just need that silence.
Yeah.
Because that beat, maybe I want to go on a different cadence, a different flow, right? But the beat might be a little bit too repetitive, or it's making my head stay stuck on that one melody.
That one melody, one sound.
If I turn it off and repeat it, I'll come up with a completely different flow. Turn the beat on, see if it matches. Go from there.
I get that.
When I'm writing, if I already have it written, I really go in there with a set sound, but I play around with my vocals.
So are you an auto-tune singer or can you sing?
I can sing.
Like you can sing.
I can sing.
All right, fuck it.
But
No.
Hold on. Hold on, you want me to say I could do that, but let me explain
What's
real
the
quick.
Nah, hell no. We don't need no. Look, when
I
you
can
kick it with
sing,
read that.
but
When you kick it with Pete,
we
be
keeping it
Pete.
P. I'm about to
We
let
don't
y'all
need
know
no-
that. I'm
we
about
don't
to let
need
y'all
no
know the P.
disclosure.
I'm about to let y'all know the truth.
Look.
I can sing my ass off, but
if
I
my
don't.
voice-
I use auto-tune.
But if my voice crack, just know, I use auto-tune.
I use auto-tune, like he said, make it sound crisper.
Nah.
Hey, but I keep having people tell me, like, stop using the auto-tune, and if you are gonna use it, lower this shit.
Fuck it, right here, right now, on
Right
the
here, right
spot,
now, on
kicking
the
it with
spot,
Pete. Let's hear a song.
That's crazy.
Whatever you come off the dome, let's hear. We gonna let the
Sad.
viewers decide. We gonna let the viewers decide, y'all. Let's see if he got it, y'all. Oh damn, hold on. Damn, hold on, man. Damn, okay, hold on.
Hiding from myself, 'cause every time I'm with myself, I go a little crazy. Been thinking too much lately, and
Yeah,
I lose control.
control.
But like I have no soul. Religion taking over, so I cannot stay sober. Depression kicking in, and it's about to. But I gotta stay strong.
stay.
So alright, this nigga is stupid.
What, man?
This nigga is
I had you
stupid.
on the ad-libs, bro.
On the ad-libs.
I had you on the ad-libs.
Hey, I sound like shit right now, but if y'all like what I was talking about, that song called Anxiety. It's on YouTube. That's actually on all platforms. It's called Anxiety by Kozz Grimeyy. Or you could find it at Prime Stylin' Kozz, PRIMESTYLINKOZ.
Man, I heard it. I heard it there. You know what I'm saying? I heard it there, man.
Sound like shit a little bit right now.
No. It sounded better than some folks. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to.
And you caught me on guard, got me nervous.
Hey, man,
Voice
listen,
all raspy.
you never know what's gonna happen when you kick it with Pete, man.
Voice
Like,
all
man,
raspy,
look,
man.
this is what we do. This is how we do it, man. So, you know what I'm saying? So since you done came to the city, man, you know what I'm saying, and this how me and you know what I'm saying, bumped into each other, you know what I'm saying, and met. You know what I'm saying? You've been being a strategist for Camp 810, right?
Yeah, I've been helping them on their, marketing side of it on the social media tip.
On the social media tip.
Yeah.
Okay, man. So it's like, what's your approach to building brand visibility in today's social media climate?
Exactly that. Brand visibility. They got to be able to want to see it. If
But
it's
what's
not
your approach?
appealing,
But I'm saying, what's your approach to it, though? How do you approach it and know what's go be appealing to the eye? You're like,
research.
okay.
Research. So those the guys. Major shout out to Camp 810. You heard? They
Yeah,
been
no,
showing nothing but
don't
love
my
since I got
boys,
here.
man. Don't my boys.
But look, right. So long story short, as far as them, I'm not from this area, so I don't know a lot of people. I don't know a lot of artists. I don't know who's who, right? Especially back then, first getting here, right? So
Yeah.
when they approached me and they said, "Hey, we want to bring you on," you know, you do the social media thing pretty well, da-da-da. My first thing was, okay, let me start looking up music. Let me start looking up their fan base. I already had gotten the login info for their social media, so I go and went and looked at their insights and their professional dashboard. Now I'm seeing what age ranges are their audiences, where their audience is coming from, around what time is the engagements happening.
Yeah.
So now when I post, I know to put certain hashtags.
Yeah.
I know to post at this time or between this time and not past this time and this time. I know, okay, these are the people watching their story, so I got to make it appealing visually and, you know, audio wise to this audience.
Okay.
If it's music, this is a group of talented musicians. You know what I mean? So they getting a lot of industry folk looking. That's who I got to make it appealing for. Music savvy industry folk. You know what I mean? Videographers, musicians. That's what I'm looking at. Shit like that. And on top of that, the topic of their brand. Them specifically, their brand is music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My brand on social media is content, all around content. Taking content, shooting content, doing content. You know what I mean? So I focus on getting reels out and getting the right people tagged on them and getting them out, at least try to get them out at the right time.
Right time.
It's hard to get them consistently. You should be posting 2 to 3 times a day. It's hard for me to do that. But you know what I mean? If I don't do that, I at least try to get it at the right time.
Makes sense.
So the engagement is there. I push it to the right audience. The hashtags are relating not just to the topic, but to the audience.
To the audience. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying, being that you're saying that, like, far as, like, you know what I'm saying, the content and everything, your public interview series, like the What You Got On and the Roll the Dice, that went viral, right?
Not really. Semi-viral.
Okay, semi-viral. Okay, so like okay, so it's like hold on. So it's like with that though, you know what I'm saying? With that, what's the secret sauce for making content that actually connects with people? Like you know what I'm saying? You said like your strategy, but what would you say that you really, well, I guess that's kind of asking the same thing. You kind of broke that down.
Not even that, honestly, because that's as far as the strategy behind it. You know what I mean? Now, what you're asking now is good content is good content regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can pull that camera out and not only connect with the people in the camera, but the camera itself.
Yeah.
And my series, What You Got On, excuse me, I don't even have my face in it. I don't show my face in that. I show the
right.
Subject.
You just show the subject matter.
But at the same time, it's about my energy. My energy is really like, if it was just them saying what they got on or them saying, you know, this is my name, nobody really gonna want to watch it. Nobody's gonna share it. So I give the energy that I also makes them reciprocate energy by giving that energy. So my biggest thing is be a people person. You can't expect to do content that's for people if you can't even associate or socialize with people, bro. And I'm antisocial.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, I agree to disagree because I'm very antisocial too. But when it's time to be social, yeah, exactly. Like you gotta know when to be social.
I'm not saying you have to be social. Know how to be social. Know how to switch from, okay, dang, people make me anxious, or I don't really want to be around people, to this is about my brand. This is about my name. This is about my, you know what I mean, what I'm building for myself. Let me get out there and be that people person. Eventually, you're not going to be as uncomfortable as you was anyways. It's going to come natural. You're going to just speak, ask questions, whatever you do, whatever content it is, it's going to come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a matter of getting yourself out there.
That makes
and
sense.
Connecting with that camera. People don't want to watch something that doesn't connect to them.
Yeah.
Even if it's something as silly as What You Got On or Roll the Die or a random interview, if I see like somebody's story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it's something random like that, I'll make sure it connects. Roll the Die was fun and interactive. what you got on lets you see people and their
style,
and
they fashion, you know what I'm saying? Their
Exactly,
creativeness.
exactly. The creativeness will also sometimes forecast my energetic ass in the background. You know what I mean? The interviews I do on the side, I got interviews they're coming out. Don't worry, I know, but they're coming out. But I got interviews that I take because of the story. I feel like there's people that could relate, or somebody needs to tune into this person.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? So I make it relative and interactive. You know what I mean? Or even engaging, something that people could connect with, even on a small level.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, you know what I'm saying? Even having people, you know what I'm saying, connect to it, you know what I'm saying, at a small level, man. So we go get back into, like, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, you know what I'm saying, dig into like you a little bit more deeper as far as like with you. So at 17, you went away for 3 years, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people would have folded under, you know what I'm saying, a situation like that, but you flipped it into motivation, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, what was the moment that made you decide, like, yo, when I get out, when I come home, I'm turning all of this around? But this is like before you even met, you know what I'm saying, your mentor and everything, or just even after you met your mentor, like, what made you realize, like, man, I'm ready to turn all this around. I'm not trying to go back down that route. And it's just from having personal conversations with you and talking to you, you can hear the passion in your voice to where you like, I don't want to go back down that route. I'm trying to find the different paths, the different avenues to make sure that I don't go down that route again.
Yeah. And honestly, it was jail, but my eyes wasn't open at the time. So I went through it wasn't really a tough time in jail. I ain't gonna lie, I was damn bad, and I ain't have nobody on my end as far as outside. You know what I mean? So I was in there on my own or with the guys, and you know how that go. You know what I mean? So I came home, I was still on the same bullshit cycle. Not on no incriminating shit. I was still doing fuck shit that could have ended me back in bars.
Yeah.
And not to flip this on a deeper level, but what really got me to turn it the fuck around was a female, bro. It was a female.
So what was it that she done, or that she, you know what I'm saying, that she brung to you that made you realize?
Bro, this person, right?
She put that thing on you and had you like, you know?
She didn't do that at all, bro. You stupid. Now she did that, but she didn't do that. Hey, that's not why. You feel me?
Hey, they say sometimes some good will make you do some things you would think that you make you do some things you would think that you would never do.
That shit. Nah, let me stop. But look, this ex of mine, right? At the time, we started getting established, got together, all that. She helped me grow. Like, she knew what she wanted. This girl was a little older. I'm 23. She's 29, 30, something like that right now. So I got with her. I was probably like 21.
Okay.
21. So 20. I got where I was 20. Long story short, she knew what she wanted. She had that drive, and then it radiated.
Yeah.
That grown mentality that, okay, there's better in people than what I think mentality radiated onto me. That there's more to life than what you see mindset radiated onto me. You know what I mean? She for the most part, she was a good girl, you feel me? So she was able to really sit my ass down and keep my ass inside and focus on other shit than just the guys, the weed, the money, the bitches, the gang, the streets. Like, she was able to really sit my ass down and be like, without having to actually really tell me, she was able to open my eyes to life and let me
and
show me there's more to this.
And probably was showing you different, you know what I'm saying? Showing you like, hey, this what it's like to actually have a crib that's yours, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I had my own crib at 20 years old. I had her come move with me, but had it not been for her, that crib would not have been maintained. And I'm not saying as far as kept it and all that. I'm saying that shit would have still been a trap. The guys would have been all in and out of there selling drugs. I promise you, bro, if it was not for her, I would not have the mentality of, okay, I'm not I'm not a street nigga no more. I'm a hood nigga.
Yeah, but
The hood always gonna be in me. I came up from the hood, you know what I mean? Government, you know what I mean? Lights off,
Yeah.
shit like that, whatever. Guns, violence, all that. But at the same time, the street shit, there's a difference between coming up in the hood and coming up in the streets. That street shit is behind me, bro. That shit didn't do nothing for me. And she was able to sit me down long enough for me to realize that on my own.
So let me ask you this, like, even though y'all ain't together today, do you still kind of find yourself like thanking or being thankful that you did come across her?
Every day.
That's dope.
Every day.
That's
I
dope.
ain't
And
gonna lie. I still be talking about her like, yo, if it wasn't for this girl, I wouldn't be da-da-da-da. And I ain't gonna lie, it'll be a lot of people like, yo, stop discrediting yourself, bro. You did that. She just played a role. Yeah, but at the same time, that role was major, bro. She was able to really instill morals and principles into me that I didn't have or didn't even think were a thing.
Yeah, and
You
like,
know what I mean?
and some, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and it probably was your homeboys that was telling you that, wasn't it?
What?
You did that.
Yeah, it be my people.
So it's like,
yo, you did that, nigga. You changed, bro.
But I want to say this though, but it's like sometimes, man, your people, your homeboys and everything, they don't really understand. Yeah, I did it, but y'all don't really understand the support.
drive
The drive, the support that, you know what I'm saying, that came from this. You know what I'm saying? It's like with me, you know what I'm saying, with my girl that I'm with now, mind you, I used to be, you feel me? I used to be out. I used to move around how I move around, whatever. But it's like when you get with somebody that, you know what I'm saying, when you see what they trying to work towards, you know what I'm saying? And then you also see what you trying to work towards, but you be like, damn, you also start thinking like, not only is the decisions that I'm making may have started, you know what I'm saying, affecting me,
but now it's affecting her.
Yeah,
It's
it can affect her.
She had a child too, so I mean, I got a kid too, but her child was with us.
Yeah,
time,
you know what I'm saying?
It was like, now I'm starting to, like you said, realize
you can't have the guys in and out the house.
I can't be smoking all throughout the house. Pick a spot. You know what I mean? I can't be saying certain things around the kid because that's a kid. Like, I can't be doing certain things around the kid. I can't be doing certain things outside because then if that comes home,
it affects.
I'm not just the only one in danger.
It don't only affect you,
Mm-hmm.
and
I gotta
that's what it be about.
Go do this shit because if I don't, I'm not the only one with no lights.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I done had a couple of situations throughout that where it was could have been over. And had it not been for her drive and her pushing me and her keep instilling that, you know what I mean, that there's a better way mentality in me, I would have steered back a long time.
And that's what's up, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her, man. And it's like that there just shows, like, you know what I'm saying, that saying that they say, like, every man needs a good woman in their corner to bring the best out of them, man.
Even if it ain't forever, bro.
Yeah,
everything
for that
is
moment.
A lesson and a teaching moment.
Yeah, because it's like, even then, it's like, shit, you done probably dealt with multiple females before that wasn't able to get through to you to you know what I'm saying, to get you there.
And it
so
wasn't nothing against them
either,
or it's just
it wasn't,
they weren't able to
do it.
Exactly. She just was, I don't know.
It's hard to explain. It's one of them things it's hard to explain because Proc don't understand like certain shit with me now. Cause like I tell you, like, bro, I was the friend, like, hey, what we doing? Like you feel me? But now it's like, nah, bro, I'm going home to the old lady.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, bro,
he like, damn, bro, like, yeah, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but as we grow older, man, you do still, you know what I'm saying? You do start to realize, like, man, you really ain't missing out. You really ain't missing out on shit. And the loose shit.
I did all that when I was a kid, bro. I did adult shit at kid age.
Yeah.
Bro. This shit ain't exciting to me no more.
Yeah,
bro.
it get boring.
There's new things out there that I haven't done.
Yeah.
Why I'm not doing that? You know what I mean? That's my mentality.
I'm ready to start going golfing. I'm finna start going golfing next summer.
About that.
Hey, listen. Okay, look, keep this, bro. I said the same thing until I sat down. I talked to one of my OGs, bro. Like, and he got bread, he got pape. He stay out in Dayton. He doing his thing, but man, he say, go to a golf club or a country club and watch how much money you bump into. and not even trying to bump into it. It's just you out there, you doing your thing. You may bump into a billionaire.
That's the real network place,
Because you may bump into a billionaire that's looking for
what
somebody,
you need,
for what you need. By you being a content, you say, by you being a content creator, it's like, oh, you coming in, doing businesses, everything is growing into content. You know what I'm saying? Business is always looking for people to create content.
Hey, yo, y'all heard this? It's free game.
With what I'm doing,
it's free game.
with what I'm doing, as far as like interviewing and all that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I try to conduct my interviews the way I do, and you know what I'm saying, do everything the way I do it. You see, like with the email and all that, because it's like now, if I approach them, even then, those same people like to sit down and want to sit down and talk and be on podcasts, but they're not going to do it unless it's one that they go feel comfortable at. Right. You feel me? If I bump into them in the streets and tell them I got one, it's just gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. But they see me at the country club or out there on the golf course, probably, and that's the thing, you don't even gotta know how to play. It's just the fact that you out there, you trying. And yeah, so I said next summer.
Bro dropping jewels.
Bro, I said next summer, bro, I'm going to the golf club.
Next summer.
Because listen, though, you got to go sometimes. You got to think of it like this, bro. We will go outside of our comfort zone to go to clubs, to go to different type of events and everything. We'll go out we'll be like, bro.
And it's the same type of people as you there. When you could go pay for the other type of clubs.
But when you can go to you still go be uncomfortable because you go be like, damn, I'm out of place and this
but
and
it's still more elevated
but
people for you to elevate.
Yeah.
You know
what
I'm really trying to do is travel. Me being with the lifestyle I used to live.
I mean, but you can still travel.
Of course. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to start doing there. Because I've been all throughout the East Coast.
I'm going to the PGA tour.
I've been all throughout the East Coast. I'm a real East Coast nigga, been all throughout it. But I ain't really been to a lot of other places. I ain't never been out of country. PR don't count. You know what I mean? That's part of the United States. I've never been outside of the country. That's the only time I've been on a plane. Okay. Me living the lifestyle I used to live, I started getting locked up at like 13, 14 years old.
Okay.
In and out, which is why they charged me as an adult at 17, because they're like, oh.
Repeat offender, you ain't learned your lesson.
Yeah, you exalted all your options, bro. You gotta take this hit, gang. You feel me? So I ain't never really get to experience that because I kept putting myself in a dumb situation for me not to be able to.
That makes sense.
Now that I'm clear, no probation, no nothing, I walk that shit off. I'm cool. Now I'm free. I'm doing my business. You know what I mean? Everything is coming up. Blessings are flowing. I'm meeting new people. It's time for me to get out there. It's more than just a certain type of area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's people and all different types of people everywhere.
That makes sense.
You never know who could become a blessing in your life.
For sure. So let me ask you this, man. Do you feel like people still try to define you by your past, or have you already outworked that narrative?
Every day.
How you deal with it, though?
By continuing on. By continuing doing what I'm doing.
Dude, so let me ask you this, because see, I know me, man, I've turned I've learned to turn negative situations into motivation. And when I say that, see,
that's a 50-50 thing for me.
See, no, so it's like this.
Some situations it does frustrate me, and other situations it's just
no matter how hard it frustrates me, I don't care, no matter how big, how small it is. Like, a person can tell me, hey, bro, I don't like your shoes. And if that rubbed me the wrong way, guess what? Next time I see you, I'm going to try to have on the most coldest fucking pairs of shoes just because of the fact it's like.
See, you know why it does? It's a sometimes thing for me. I've always been the nigga that I'm like, I don't really give a fuck.
See, I mean, I don't give a fuck. The thing is, I don't give a fuck, but it's like, I'm one of them people, I guess it's like, my get back different. I get it.
It's a flexing thing.
Yeah.
And not just to flex on some, I'm him type shit.
Yeah.
It's like proving wrong type of thing.
It's just like
you thought I couldn't, me?
Yeah, it's just
look at this. Look at this, stupid. I bet you can't even get
it's just like with this. It's just like with this building. You know what I'm saying? I talked to a lot of people about this, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. A lot of people just gave me that look like,
Right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, you just talking. So it's like, but with that, it's like, and I'm the type of person, I read people body language. I'm looking at your eyes. I'm looking,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? A certain little gesture when a person says something or certain shit, it's like, oh, okay, so you doubt me. You doubt me? All right, bet. Watch this. Watch this.
Yeah, I do that.
You know what I'm saying? It's
I
one
do
of them
that,
like, watch
but
this.
it also just depends on the topic. That's why I said sometimes. Because if
Yeah.
we talking about shoes, I dress up because I like to dress up the way I dress up. If I don't know if you've seen my social media, I got this thing I do where I tie a tie on my head.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I call it the little Captain Jack Sparrow style. Like put a tie on my head, tie it to the side. That's my little thing. You don't see nobody doing that out there.
Right.
I get hate all the time. My
But
family
see-
hits me up like, yo, that shit looks stupid. Take it off.
But that's what I'm
and
saying.
I do it more now.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what, and that's where I say, like, far
So,
as motivate.
yeah, it's
yeah,
like-
you finna make me even do it
Like,
more and
nigga,
go
I don't
even
care if
harder.
you think I look stupid. Now I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make everybody else make you feel stupid because they like it.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause they like it.
I'm really one of them people though. Like, bro, it's like I ain't go like you do something to me, I ain't go get back at you physically. None of that. I'm
past that.
I'ma fuck with your mental
Yup.
because it's like I know that you doubted me. I know that you thought that I wasn't gonna get here.
Let me not
I know
lie.
that you thought that I wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Let me not lie though. Say I'm past that. I still have my moments.
Yeah.
I'm still.
You know,
learning. I'm
but you
still
learn how to
teaching myself.
control. You know how to control it more.
More.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the perfect word. More, because I do have my little fake crash out moments. You know what I mean? Where I might say something that was uncalled for just because.
See,
But
I don't even say shit no more.
But we have an age difference too.
That's
I'm
true.
only 23.
That's
I wasted
true.
away my life in jail and juvenile facilities, so I never really.
Had
I'm
to- okay.
just starting to really interact with society.
Yeah, like
for
with
real.
real world. You just
Exactly.
now learning how to deal with real world experience.
And as far as I was concerned, there was the only thing out there was streets and white people that want to see the streets fail. Until I got out there and moved around, started traveling state to state and meeting different type of people and seeing everybody's just people.
yeah,
Environments are just environments. Is what you make out of it for real.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I didn't have that mindset a couple years ago because as far as I was concerned, this is all I knew was this lifestyle, this environment, and these type of people.
makes
You know what I mean? So now that I'm actually interacting with society and seeing society outside of my normal society and my societal society, you know what I mean? It's like it's a lot more to this, and it helped. That's also what helps me. Like, okay, I can't act like that.
Yeah,
Like it ain't what I you know what I mean? I can't do that. I can't say this, but at the same time, I still have my moments. I'm learning. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm also that nigga. You tell me my shoes are ugly, I'll go wear uglier shoes. You tell me I look like a bum, I'll go rip my clothes up and wear them and make myself look bummier.
yeah.
I'm just petty. I'm just petty.
But you see what I'm saying, and that's what I say. Like, and see, you a Capricorn too, so it makes sense. See, you seem like more of the like nicer, just chill,
Capricorn,
laid back
December
Capricorn.
Capricorn,
See,
that's
no,
why
I
I'm
am. Yeah, I
Pinky
am.
Curse
I am too.
Capricorn.
But see, I'm really.
For real?
Yeah, my birthday.
Oh,
I
you
told you
said
my
New
birthday.
Year's
No, my
Eve,
birthday
New Year's
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. I
Yeah,
said
my birthday
I'm
Christmas.
New
Yeah, my birthday Christmas
Christmas
Eve, man.
Eve.
So yeah, that definitely, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's definitely understandable and makes sense, man. So it's like, let's get back in. You know what I'm saying. Let's get back into you a little bit more before we start closing everything out. Let's get back into you a little more and what you do. It looks like that you have your own podcast on the way, titled Locked In. What type of conversations do you want to bring that culture? As far as like, what do you feel that type of culture needs right now?
Okay, so say it one more time. I'm sorry.
Okay, so pretty much your new podcast series that you're working on, Locked
Okay,
In.
Locked In.
You know what I'm saying? What type of conversations do you want to bring that the culture needs right now?
Real life conversations. When I say real life conversations, I don't just mean politics and world politics and things that are going on in the streets and gossip, and I mean real life conversations that could either benefit one of us talking on my podcast, a viewer, or resonates You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know I'm gonna be having a lot of conversations about mental health on there.
Okay.
I'm gonna be having a lot of conversations about how you asked me what drives a person.
Yeah.
A lot of conversations about people's life. I want to get to know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to get to know you. And for those, well, I haven't really announced it at all. This is actually my first public announcement about this. Locked In is gonna be a jail-themed podcast, right? So it's not gonna be jail topics. We're gonna be talking like how we talking right now. But it's definitely gonna be, you know, you're gonna feel like you're in a cell. You're gonna feel like you on a pod.
Hey, man, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
I'm giving them too much.
You're giving too
I'm
much
giving them too much.
because you done already told me you're giving them too much, bro.
Giving them
You're
too
giving
much.
them too
Hey,
much.
but what you know is what
yeah,
you know,
I
though.
know, yeah, I know what's going on, and I feel like, and I know, and it's like I can feel that. Like I said, y'all, I
Hey,
done
listen,
been around him.
long story short,
I done
y'all gonna
talked to
feel
him.
like y'all talking to one of your
His
cellies.
concept of it is dope. I'ma just say that because I ain't trying to cut
telling
you.
you.
I ain't trying to cut you
No,
off.
you
but
good.
trying
I'm feeding too much. I got you.
You giving them too much. Just know it's gonna be jail
Tap in with me.
themed,
That'll be starting
but
soon,
not
though.
jail
Tap in with
themed,
me.
man. Locked in. Don't give them too much because we don't want people listening to this and trying to, you know what I'm saying, start a podcast because we pulling up snatching equipment. You know, look, we running,
All that.
hey,
And I'm
look,
stealing your camera. You
hey,
know, I
look.
love those.
Hey, look, we running in sales. We running in sales, taking niggas commissary. Y'all drop some shit like that.
Oh,
But
man.
nah, man, nah, it's all love. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all jokes, man. So it's like, with you though, man, would you call yourself more of an artist who tells stories through music or a storyteller who uses music as one of many tools?
What? I'm so sorry. I distracted myself again.
And then these questions catching you off guard. These ain't no, hey, yeah, just a simple question. You got,
Let me put this.
Yeah, man, I told you.
I know you told me not to focus on the comments.
Yeah.
But there was a comment in there that
Oh,
was
yeah,
really deep.
No, I just saw it. Read it out. Go ahead. We can read it out.
Cap's Kitchen, man. It's my brother-in-law, Kendrell.
Yeah, read it out. Read it out for the people that probably didn't see it.
But listen, he said, that's false, bro. Kozz, today you in a place where your past don't define you because nobody knows your past moving here. Gave you a fresh start to not have that happen now. You move in a new character, and the way you move today paves the way for how you're being judged today. Don't worry about what people from your past say and past judgment. They don't know the new you either. That was
that's deep.
bro.
That's
Because these people out here don't know my past. Not for nothing. I fuck with bro heavy. I'm pretty sure he fucks with me, but he can't say he really knows my lifestyle, my life in the past. But he knows who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The people in the past, they might know who I was in my lifestyle, but they don't know who I am.
Yeah.
They don't know the person I am, the morals I have now, my value. You know what I mean? You was able to pinpoint certain of my behaviors during this podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From a short time knowing me.
Yeah, and that's why I tell people like
in the past can't do that.
You gotta know how to. But even that, like, I'm one of the people when I talk to people, I listen to what they saying. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like I'm big on like mannerism, like I say, people body language, how they, you know what I'm saying, how they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like just it's a lot. It's a lot that, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot that goes into it. I didn't know about your past for real and everything until one day we just sitting here chopping it up and you brung it up. I would, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the type of person that goes in and just judging the person and just automatically thinking like, oh, he's a street nigga.
Right.
Or he's from the street or he into this, because I hate when people do that to me. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I may carry myself a certain way. Yeah, I may talk a certain way, whatever. But don't just assume that I'm a street nigga or that I'm a hood nigga or I'm in the streets or I just do this and do that, because it's like you wouldn't even know unless you talk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know that I do half of the shit that I do until they sit down and talk to me.
That's also why he's saying, like, I can't let them people
look
on me, define me, or even get to me, because at the end of the day,
I know who I am. And they don't know you no more.
I'm going through to stay this person and become better every day. They just know that Kozmo, excuse me, that Kozmo that was on bullshit all the time, crashing
and
out
I got
doing stupid
homeboys.
shit,
I got homeboys that's like the same way. They don't understand, like, bro, some of that y'all still doing. You still doing some of the shit that we was doing as kids,
right? And
like,
you
bro,
expect me to be that same person when I'm not doing it.
yeah,
no
like,
more,
bro, I'm not that nigga that you can call no more when you got some shit going on and I'm hopping up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to be there to help you. Hell no, bro. I got
especially in certain shit, like
you know what I'm
certain
saying?
topics, certain type of things. I'm not.
I gotta go to work you know what I'm saying? It's more like, bro, I gotta go to work in the morning. It's all types of shit that, you know what I'm saying, that comes, you know what I'm saying, that comes with that, man. So let's get
What
back.
was the question though? My fault. I know I stared.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, cause man, no, cause that
it was deep. I liked it, bro.
I did read that, and I did want to, you know what I'm saying, touch on that when I did read that, cause
that's
that
my
was
brother-in-law too.
that
so
was
he knows me for me right now as well. So that means a lot coming from somebody that close to me. You know what I
that
mean?
been
So
around you, that's
just
around you, that see you and everything. So the question was, would you call yourself more of an artist who tells story through music, or a storyteller who uses music as one of many tools?
A storyteller. A storyteller. Why I say that? Because you could hear my story through my music, but you're not getting the full detail, right? My music is like the teaser. It makes you want to see who I am. Like, who is this little light-skinned, short nigga talking this shit? Like, you feel me? And then you go see, you look on my page and you see I got a different sense of fashion. Okay, so he's also wild, and you know what I mean? Boom. Then you see my videos. You see the creative side of me. You see other people's story being told through my pen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm an all-around storyteller, not just through music, but through my video, my fashion, shit. Anything I do, even if I'm helping out somebody else, even if I'm giving creative services, I'm always telling a story behind everything I really do.
That makes
everything
sense.
I speak for real. So if I'm telling my story solely through my music, how can everything else of mine really speak? How can anything else have a chance to speak? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At that point, they just fight and interrupt each other.
And that definitely makes sense how you said that. So man, we go start getting, you know what I'm saying, getting into it and going through these next couple questions. So it's like, man, when people look back 10 years from now at Kozmo, man, what do you want them to say about you?
10 years from now?
Yeah, what you want them to say about you 10 years from now?
Simple. He came a long way.
Okay. And that there.
Damn, that's a whole different person. Like, that's all I want people to think of me. I don't even want them to really, even if they don't got to see who I am or the accomplishments I made within those 10 years. They just got to know that I'm not the same me.
Okay, and that makes sense. So, is your ultimate goal to build an empire, inspire others, or something even bigger?
Bigger.
Something bigger as in what?
Entails monarchy. I don't feel like I'm a king, but I'm not nobody's king. You feel me? An empire entails monarchy.
True.
Inspiration
and not true. Because it's like, it depends on what type of empire you building.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know what I'm saying, you can be building an empire, but that don't mean that you sitting there feeling like that you macho, that you the king,
empire, though. I'm trying to build a legacy.
But that's an empire.
Not just for me. It's
empire,
deeper than an empire.
But an empire, a legacy, like I look at
deeper than
I kind of look at them all the same thing.
Because a legacy, you can't make a legacy crumble once it's already built.
And
you can make an empire crumble. You can invade.
Yeah,
and the empire was not what it was, and it's now no longer prosperous.
But that's based off
a legacy. Once it's built, it's already.
But peep this though, and just using those two terms together, right? If you build your legacy the right way, you will never have to worry about your empire crumbling, because the legacy that you left behind is going to carry the empire in the way that it needs to be carried.
And I agree, but my sole focus isn't to build the empire. It's to build a legacy based off that empire. Like how you just said, the empire is strong enough. You know what I mean? So my end goal is the legacy. That's what I'm trying to do. And whether that means inspiration to others or, you know what I mean, making a way for others to be able to do certain things.
Could be an empire for you.
Yeah.
You can, you know what I'm saying?
But it don't mean nothing without a legacy though.
True.
That empire don't mean, that kingdom don't mean nothing without that.
True, but don't you feel like, but you know what I'm saying? And this just something to throw out there, just a different way to think. But you just, like I say, man, just think that while you pretty much, with me, how I look at it, while you building your empire, you building the legacy. Even as you building your legacy, you building the empire. Because it's like, who's to say how big this empire is? An empire don't always got to be something super big. Right. You can have an empire and feel like that's your empire. An empire is what you really consider.
Right. And that's why I said it's not really
legacy
based off. I mean, it's not the empire based off of the legacy. More so trying to build legacy based off that empire.
He said it's either of those bigger than generational wealth. I feel like legacy, but see, I feel like that's the thing. Legacy and generational wealth. And like, I feel like that all those terms, it ain't really the same thing, but
they tie into each other.
But it's like your legacy, it's like your legacy is what you leave behind, how people felt about you. And like all that. So it's like that legacy passes on to your generational wealth.
To me, that's bigger than the physical or even mental empire, whatever that I built. Why? Because that legacy is the inspiration. If I can make people see, okay, this is the type of person he is, and this is the type of emotions that his work and his empire brings, it might open doors or even open others' hearts to want to do what they gotta do, want to do, and you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I feel like the legacy is bigger, but at the same time, I also feel like all three of those tie into
they all tie in together.
With a great empire, you could build a great legacy. With a great legacy, you can build generational wealth.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, they all tie into each other. It's just my end goal for real is the legacy.
Because it's like, really, without no legacy, how do you really build the generational wealth?
Exactly.
Because it's like, what do you got?
Exactly.
What do you got to live around?
You ever heard the saying, a tombstone isn't really about the end and start date? What matters about that person line in that tombstone is the dash in between those two dates. You get it?
Yeah, the time in between.
From the time you was born to the time alive, that's what really matters. You know what I mean? So you can build an empire. It might not mean nothing. Did it mean something?
Yeah.
Did you do it for a purpose? Was there really an end goal that not only benefited you and your mental whatever, but your environment or anybody else that might be watching, seeing, following, whatever? It gotta impact others, not just me.
Right.
Like that's how I feel, especially being a photographer, videographer, especially being somebody who works on visuals. My biggest thing is if it doesn't impact another person, I like to get opinions on my work.
Yeah.
If it doesn't impact another person, but it impacts me, it's not meant for me. My work is not meant for me. My legacy is not meant for me. My empire is also not meant for me. Because that generational wealth is what it's meant for at the end of the day. When I'm gone, it should still be able to carry on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Like I say, because even like I say, it all goes in because it's like your legacy and everything. Those are pretty much your morals. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you really don't got a good legacy to leave down to your kids, like far as like your morals and everything, that generational wealth still ain't gonna do no good because like you say, that empire go end up crumbling because you didn't have a solid foundation in your legacy to, you know what I'm saying, instill that in them.
I know it's fuck what everybody else thinks, images and always everything, but it sort of is, and it's not in a negative way, but if you can make sure you're on top of your image in real life and in what people see, not just the image itself, but behind the scenes of that image. If you're maintaining that positivity or drive or whatever it is that you do or that makes you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That can build that legacy. If people think of you as this great person, and you really are a great person, and you try your best to be this good, kind-hearted person, that's what people think of you, then guess what? By the time you're gone, that's what you're going to be remembered as, because you tried your hardest to be that kind person that everybody thought you was. And not saying, oh, tend to everybody needs. Don't tend to nobody needs. Fuck niggas. But at the same time,
You gotta do what's best
be
for you.
kind to others, be courteous, shit like that. Stuff like that. If people already view you like that and you're doing your part to maintain that in your lifestyle, you're building it. You're on the start to a great legacy right there.
Fact.
You know
Fact. So, man, last question, man. I got this last question for you, and then we go off into some few things, and then we go wrap things up, man.
Okay.
If you could sit with your 17-year-old, if you could sit your 17-year-old self down right before everything changed,
Oof.
what advice would you have gave him? So pretty much right before the first,
lockup.
right before the lockup.
Right
What's
before
one
the
thing that you
lockup.
would have told him that he needs to,
life-changing event,
Yeah.
the lockup. That's a good
like
one.
with everything
That's
that
a good one. I like that.
like with everything that you know now, everything that you done been through, what would you tell him before he did what he did to do what he did to get him where he was at?
I'm
What
gonna
would
tell
you
him like
tell him?
this. Listen, little bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You gonna run into a lot of motherfuckers you gonna think is them for real. They in your life, they for you. Niggas ain't for you. Take initiative. Be you and be who you are. Fuck all this fuck shit. Stop trying to impress niggas. Stop trying to be him. You know what I mean? You him regardless. You's a king, bro. Act like one. That's what I would tell myself. I wouldn't tell myself to really do nothing different, because if I know I had the mental capacity, that if I told myself that and I knew it was myself telling me that, at 17, I had the mental capacity enough to, all right, let me, you know what I mean? That's me talking. Like, let me ease up a little bit. You feel me? And even if I didn't make different choices, then hey, I still don't regret it. I told you all off camera before, me going through what I went through, the jail, the trail, the street shit, the everything I done did, it shaped my mentality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the heartbreaks, all the deaths in my life, all of that, it shaped my mentality. And I think I got a pretty good mentality for a 23-year-old.
Yeah,
man,
no,
bro.
I definitely
I'm not one of
would
these
say
young
that,
niggas
bro.
that's my age, these YNs out here. Nah, bro. I'm on an elevated mindset and trying to elevate even more. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for all that shit I went through, I wouldn't be that nigga. I would still be the YN with a shiesty on as we speak right here. Probably got Thule tucked in the side for no reason. I'm at a podcast studio thinking I'm him, bro. Whole time I'm looking stupid, incriminating myself, looking
Man,
dumb,
nah, for
looking
real.
like every
I ain't
other
even go- I ain't
average
even
Joe
go-
Schmo. I'm
I ain't
different.
even gonna lie to you. If you was one of them, you would not be here kicking it with me, bro.
Look at that. You see?
like,
You see?
like, I ain't
But
even
had I
gonna,
not been through what I've been through, I
ain't
wouldn't
even-
be. I would still be that nigga.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, and I get it, everybody lifestyle different, but like that's what I even try to tell the little homies, like, man, when you come kick it with P, we ain't doing all that, you know what I'm saying? You sitting here talking about your ops, who you got beef with, because I really don't give a fuck about none of that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell niggas that, like, bro, I don't give a fuck about who you beefing with. Like, bro, I have people calling me like, hey, you know you got a podcast, you heard about such. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about that. Like I really be telling them, like, yeah, it's good content, yeah, it can do, but bro, I don't give a fuck about that.
Nah.
I don't,
It's about, like I said, it's about image, bro. If you can't
Yeah.
work with professionals,
yeah, like,
because of
yo,
your image is screwed up, you're gonna stay stuck working with young
yeah,
niggas.
or
in your
you
life
don't
for
want
your
to
whole
be that
career.
platform that's known for being messy, and like you say, I told you, I'm trying to go to the country club. You feel
That's
me?
what I'm saying.
trying, so it's like
You can't
I
intermingle with those type
yeah,
people,
Yeah,
but you're promoting this type of shit.
yeah.
You feel me? And listen, I'm not saying be pussy, none of that. But at the same time, all that shit, all that wreck chasing y'all doing, bro, niggas did that shit, bro. It's nothing there, gang, but jail and death, bro. Jail and death. I got lucky, my nigga. I got lucky, bro. Real rap. To still be here right now without a street mentality, bro.
Man, nah, for real.
Real rap, bro. It's a lot more to this. I don't want to get too deep
Man,
into
nah,
it, bro.
it definitely is. So look, man, it's that part of the show that they love, but they hate y'all. I don't know how I want to do it, man. I don't know how I want to do it, Joe, but man, it's time to see if Kozmo go keep it P today, man. What they say when you kick it with Pete, man, we go keep it Pete, man. So look, man, I got a couple keep it Pete questions for you, man. I'm gonna ask them to you, man. I need you to just keep it P and answer them, man. So you're giving advice that goes against your instincts. Do you follow it? Keep it P. I don't need you to
What
think.
do you mean by that?
You giving advice.
Elaborate a little bit.
You giving advice that
Do I follow
that
through
goes
giving the
against-
advice? Is what
no,
you're saying?
do you follow the advice? Like I'm giving you some advice, but it's going against your instincts. Do you follow my advice or do you follow your instincts? Keep it P. He taking too long,
I'm
y'all.
not, because I'm going to be honest. I'll do both. And why would I do both? You got to appeal to my logic, not just my instinct itself.
Okay.
Because instinct kills sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes instinct will fuck your life up. You know what I mean? If you appealing to my sense of logic and it makes wholehearted sense, and I'm still like, I don't know. But it makes sense. I know that. It's logical as fuck. I'm most likely going to take your advice.
Okay.
I'm most likely going to take your advice. Regardless of, okay, I didn't want to, but now look where I'm at.
Okay. So next.
Now look where I'm at. You know what I mean?
So next one. Keep it P. You realize you've been pursuing something for the wrong reasons. What do you do next?
The old me would have kept pursuing. Now, I think I'm mature enough to be able to have that personal sit down with myself and let myself know, like, this ain't even where I wanted to go with shit in the first place.
All
But
right.
the old me, yeah, I'd have kept pursuing it just because I already did it.
All right.
It's looking
so,
good.
So bad. Last one. Oh damn! I just lost my spot. Okay, there you go. You're at a crossroad and you're unsure which path to take. How do you decide?
Google. Or I call my peoples. Hey, you remember this street?
No.
Which way do I go again?
No, not a crossroad like that.
Oh,
like, you feel me?
I'm
You
driving.
yeah,
I'm
like
going to the next
like
state.
you at a crossroad, like you at a crossroad, like you at a point in life.
Oh,
like,
an actual, like, you mean metaphorical crossroad?
yeah.
I thought you was you testing me a little bit there. That's why.
Nah. So
Yeah,
you're at a crossroad and unsure
I'm a
which path to take.
family-oriented
How do you
person.
decide?
I'm a family-oriented person, even though sometimes I could come off as a dick to my family, but I'm a very family-oriented person. I'd probably call a family member or a trusted friend or ally and be like, hey, this is
The situation at hand.
scenario I'm in. Can you? And they don't even got to be giving me advice. If they just talk to me, just giving me a simple conversation about the situation itself,
Yeah.
sometimes helps a person open their eyes and their mind up to other thoughts. You know what I
Okay.
mean, that's how I really get through it. I have a real close friend of mine. His name, shout out Bonnet Man on Instagram, man. He does
Okay.
content and all that. But my son, he really be giving dope ass advice, and I come to him like, yo, bro, I'm not really sure And he won't tell me what to do. He'll just break both scenarios down for me to see them both clearer. And now I choose for myself based off of how he opened my eyes to them.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's dope. All right, y'all. Hey, see, I don't know if you be watching the show or not. That ain't, you know, I be trying to keep it cool with the keep it P, like, and ask y'all some smooth questions, and then I'm gonna get to the bullshit. Look, he thought that he had it easy with the keep it P.
man.
Nah, now we.
I was done, yeah.
Now we really keep it P. You know what I'm saying? I gotta turn my beat off because if this nigga don't keep it P, he don't get the beat. Like, I'm just keeping it real. So let's go. Boy, you live on television. Boy, you live on television talking about Google.
Hey,
All
Google, ChatGPT, my best friend, you heard?
Hey, so check, man. Y'all ready? All right, keep it P. You out at an event, right?
Uh-oh.
You out at an event, you know what I'm saying? You out you doing your photography thing, you know what I'm saying, videos and all this, and a nigga just run up on you and just snatch your camera off your neck and haul off running. What's your next move?
Hey, listen, I don't know nothing about guns before anybody says anything. I've never touched one of those. So I'm a bitch. I'm not going to do nothing but probably chase him. And if I'm going to chase him.
So in a situation like this.
I'm not letting that go, bro. That's my camera, bro. That's my camera, bro. That's my passion, gang. That's my heart right there. My camera, gang.
So how long do you chase him, though? Do you chase him to what?
I know I'm small, bro, but I'm a pretty quick nigga.
I just.
And if I'm at an event, I'm probably not alone. Somebody gonna catch his ass for me, and
everybody at the event having a good time.
Nobody get ideas. I whoop ass. You hear me? Nobody get no ideas. I could fight. I could fight and scratch what I said before too. I ain't gonna run it back, but I could fight, bro.
So how long do you chase him though? Like what
if he too fast?
What if he got you like on a little 30-minute run? I
can't even run that far, gang. I can't even run that long, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. At what point on the foot chase do you be like, you know what, fuck it, man? I'm done.
Probably when I'm dying from exhaustion, nigga. I ain't giving up daddy. This is my camera, bro.
So if and when you finally do catch him, you see what I said? If and when.
If and when, okay.
If and when you finally
just in
do
case
catch
he wasn't that fast, right?
Yeah. What do you do at that moment when you catch him? Do you
looking at the camera? I can fight, y'all.
Hey, so you know when you chasing the person, you running behind him. So do you do one of them runs and pull him back by
the shoulders, y'all? Both shoulders, not just one. Listen, I'm gonna get up for y'all asses. I'm a dragon. I'm a female. I'm a dragon nigga like I'm a female. I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's my camera, bro. That's my camera, nigga. The fuck? And I might stomp you out like I'm back in 17, 16-year-old me. I might do you like gangbanging me. You heard? Like, and camera? That's like snatching the street nigga pole, bro.
Hey, listen, Kozz, bro. Get him. Hey, y'all, that's why I love the Keep It P question, bro. Because everybody really be thinking that, you know what I'm saying, the Keep It P and everything just gonna be smooth. Because, like, the rail thought the same thing, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, because I switched it up with the cool question first, and then I threw this one in. So, look, man, before you get up out of here, man, go ahead and get the people all your social medias, how they can get in contact with you, man, if they want to book videos, if they want to book photography, if they need marketing strategies, whatever. That's your phone, cuz.
All right, so look, right? Hey, y'all can find me on YouTube at Kozz Grimeyyyy. I got new music that I'm planning on dropping October, November, maybe September if shit go right. I'm gonna drop something. So by the end of the year for sure, I'm dropping shit. But for the most part, y'all could, you know, tune into my music at Kozz Grimeyyyy, Kozz. 2 Z's, 2 Y's. On Instagram, y'all can find me bts.koz_. Y'all can find my film page and my photography page at btm.films with a Z. That's Behind the Mask Films. If y'all want to book me for, you know what I mean, features, video, that's really my thing. Tap in with the videos. I'm telling y'all I'm nice. I really bring y'all shit together, especially y'all social media content. Skits, vlogs, edits, anything y'all need. Y'all can tap in on that btm.films page. Y'all can tap in at fairlyodd.designs with an S at gmail.com. And y'all can also DM my personal Instagram page, bts.koz_too.
Hey, so man, listen, y'all. That's the conclusion of episode 2 of season 6, man. Listen, I got some more bangers coming for y'all, man. Make sure Wednesday that y'all tune in, man. We got Zaya on the show, man. The young entrepreneur, fashion model, fashion designer. We got her on the show Wednesday, man. Then Friday, man, we got the homies. We got the homies from FHM fighting FMH, man, fighting mental health, man. We got Andre and Ken coming through, man. That one there is definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a dope conversation, man. We gonna sit there and touch on mental health and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, and the resources and everything that they bring to the community, man. So listen, until next time, man, y'all know what time it is, man. ATC, we support radio, man. Radio for the artists, radio for the people, man. Tell a friend, man, that y'all was just kicking it with Pete, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We just up grinding right now, y'all, and we gone.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy
It's about
Kozmo,
that
Kozz
time.
Grimeyy, you heard?
Yeah,
Enjoying
it's
kicking it
about
with
that
Pete.
time. Hey, tell a friend to come and pull up a seat. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. Hey, tell a friend to come and pull up a seat. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. And when you kick it with Pete, we be keeping it Pete. Come join the conversations, y'all. It's time to kick it with Pete. And when you kick